Las Vegas, how we doing? How we doing? It's the afternoon. We just did some shopping and walking around and exploring. Now we've got to get ready for dinner. It's time to walk back. Let's get ready and get on over to dinner. All right, we're going over to Encore. We're going to go to dinner. Where are we going? Casa Playa, I think. I think that's where we are. I think so. So yeah, we're gonna go there for dinner. Meeting up with Ali and his fam. Let's go. And dinner was just lovely. Check this out. 6 o'clock and we're eating over at Casa Playa at the Encore. Great spot. It was one of the last places we could even get into. Places were just packed and were all reserved because it was a Saturday night. So there were a ton of people out. Check out the chicken. It looked so good. The food was great. I got enchiladas myself, but a lot of people at the table got chicken and it was excellent. All the food was excellent. And then after dinner, I got myself a small little coffee, but that was no good. And then we had to head back. Sadly, the trip was coming to an end. We had to be up early the next day, so we were just gonna take it easy for the night. So we went on back to the hotel, got some sleep, and then... Okay, so we had a great time in Vegas. It is time to check out, though. Well, not technically. We got to check out the hotel, but we don't leave for another 14 hours. So we have a lot of time to kill. So probably more to the Vegas vlog. Let's keep it going. Let's go get a coffee. To grab that Starbucks, but we got that brown sugar shaken espresso, and then we had to say goodbye to the room. Goodbye, Vegas. It's been such a good time. You've been so good to us. Well, wait, we're not really leaving yet. We've still got some exploring to do because our flight doesn't leave for hours. So we are going to go around the city and keep seeing whatever we haven't seen yet. Down Las Vegas Boulevard we go. Here we go. Look at it all. Let's go explore. There's more to see, and we want to just enjoy the final day of our trip before we have to head home. Dang, there was so much to the Strip. There really was so much. We didn't even get to explore it all. You'll notice by the end of this Vegas arc that we're on, we still don't get to see all the casinos and everything. But here we are, me and Kimberly, just by ourselves, walking around. Our friends had to go, and we were just appreciating everything. Look at the buildings there. That's one of Topper's buildings, actually. He lives in one of those. And look, the Bellagio. It's a beautiful hotel, absolutely beautiful hotel. We wanted to also explore the Bellagio, but first we went into Paris, I believe. Yes, exploring Paris. This hotel is pretty cool, and the casino was really nice. They had the fake ceiling making you think that it's daytime. Here was Gordon Ramsay's steakhouse. We didn't get to eat there. It was closed. And then we stopped. We got something to eat. I got myself a margarita. Kimberly got her Jarritos. There we go. I don't know, lime? I guess they're good. There are my tacos. Shout out to the tacos. Then after our meal, we got back outside and continued to explore. You can see that there's also other people walking around and exploring as well. It was fairly busy, I'd say. It probably felt busier in the casinos and everything, but there were still a lot of people outside walking around. Check it out. Look at the Eiffel Tower there. It's just insane. Much like this lobby over at the Bellagio. Look at that artwork on the ceiling. That is so nice. And then they have this garden here, the Botanical Gardens at the Bellagio. It is beautiful. Check it out. There were so many people in here grabbing pictures. Me and Kimberly had to get some too. I'm so glad we got to see this on our last day here, and we didn't miss it, thankfully, because just look at it with the running water and just the artwork of the nature creatures and everything. They did such a good job with it. They also had a Christmas store in the Bellagio. We were looking through this. Look at these guys. Pretty nuts. They had a lot there, though. We kept exploring and finally went outside and listen to this. Yeah, I don't even know what this duo was playing, but I appreciated the hustle and the music, and it was a good time, good entertainment. Check them out in Vegas. Just got these street performers doing their thing. And then we got some drinks. We were back at the Chandelier Bar, I believe. I think we got to the Chandelier Bar. I don't know what Kimberly got here, but something good. Just enjoying our last day. Still walking down, more to see. The buildings, dang, it's just crazy. And look at this trussing they have. I think that's for F1 coming up. And then we continue to walk down the Strip to the side that we hadn't seen much of yet. The New York side down here. Yes, we had seen this driving in, but hadn't walked through any of it yet. And then we went through more of the casinos. Super nice. They have just so many nice, elegant places in Las Vegas. It's crazy. You can just walk door to door to these places, and they're all just so fancy and so nice. Look at Excalibur. Look at that! Themed hotels are pretty cool here. I appreciate that. It makes the city like an amusement park in a way, you know? It's kind of like you're walking from ride to ride or attraction to attraction almost. Look at us just slowly pacing down here into the casino, fade to the casino floor, bustling. Yeah, there's people in Vegas. They're just gambling away. They're just having a good time. We were getting later into the day here. Look at this Shake Shack. What a shot. What a shot. And then the Hello Kitty attraction over here. This was like a Hello Kitty cafe. We didn't go, but I thought this was cool for anybody who appreciates Hello Kitty. Vegas, you were so cool. Thank you for having us. But now we got to wrap up the arc and return home. So a little later into the evening, we said bye to our friend Topper, and then we grabbed our stuff and we got in our Uber and we headed back to the airport. Yeah, back to the Las Vegas airport.
We out of here. We out of here.
My girlfriend is excellent, and she was able to secure us spots at the United Lounge. Oh, so nice. We were able to chill before the flight. Finally, we got on the plane, and it wasn't the worst ride. Okay, it was a pretty bad ride home. So here's what happened. They legit had us like speeding down the runway and then like going into the air, and then they had to bring the plane back down and bring it to a complete stop and circle around. And then we were delayed for like an hour and a half, and it was like a whole thing. And it's fine. It's fine. But eventually, we had a nice, smooth flight, and we arrived back in Newark. Check it out. Look at that scene of arrival. Newark. Hello, it was a great time in Vegas, but I am happy to be back. That's a wrap for Vegas, baby.
All right, it's 8:56 a.m. What's today? Monday? Oh, yeah, well, it's Monday again. Okay. We're going for coffee. We're going to Ayala. Is that what it's called, Kim? Something like that. Let's go check this out.
Yes, and it was time for a coffee. We found this Kimberly found this great place called Ayala, and we went inside and it had a great vibe. What was it? Vietnamese? I think it was like a Vietnamese coffee shop or something. I got this really cool croissant that had like this cream filling on the inside. It was like purple. I don't know why it was purple, but it was awesome. Here, we did an eating video. Now, I had never had this before, but they said it was a super popular item and said I had to try it, so I did. And it was good. I don't know what it was. Something Vietnamese, some Vietnamese pastry or something like that. But yeah, Kimberly got me eating this here, and yeah, you can tell by my face, it was pretty good. She got this awesome coffee. Look at this, a pumpkin latte, and it looks so good. I, of course, just got my brown sugar shaken espresso. Shout out to Ayala. We had a great time. Thank you for the meal. This was in Jersey somewhere.
Okay, it is the afternoon. We are back in Northeastern Pennsylvania. So basically, we got back, and I immediately dropped off Kim, and then I took a nap at her house. Didn't vlog any of that. And then we went over to, is my car gonna lock? And then we went on over home, and I had a meeting with Kathy about a logo design stuff we were working on, so that went well. And now we're gonna grab a coffee and then go pick up Oliver. Let's do it.
So later that afternoon, we were back in town, and we were gonna grab another coffee because I was so tired from traveling. The traveling was nuts, guys. It was kind of nuts. Anyway, we got back. We went to Abide. We had to go and get Oliver, but we were picking up our brown sugar shaken espresso first. But then,
young man.